Hey, welcome back. I'm Dune Peaches. This is the Peaches SMP. This is episode 3 of the Blazing Caves Advancement series. You can see I'm standing up in my tree. You can see how high I am now, and even... Oh, I thought that was Baldbear standing there, but I think he's got an armor stand. Yep, he does. No arms. Okay, yeah, episode 3. Haven't made any more progress on my tree. We have been doing quite a bit of stuff, though, and I don't mind showing you what we're doing here. So we use our fancy little system to get down here. Let's do that. Close our door. We are going to be moving all these small farms that Baldbeard and myself and even Jade put together just real quick to just grab some stuff. Now that we're kind of getting a layout feel for how this area is going to be, I really think this tree is coming down too, because this is just annoying. I took it down, funny, and go back to the beginning of the time lapses in episode 2. I took down a tree that was right here to build my tree, and when I started building it, it didn't feel right. And Jade kind of mentioned that as well. It didn't feel right in the location. So I built it over here, or started to at least. And we planted a tree back for some reason, and it's just as annoying as it was before. So that's going to come down. I might do that before the episode's out. I came around the corner the other day, and all the foliage was gone, and then I realized Jade's tree expanded. It grew a butt. She's been doing some work on here too, so that's great. She's expanding her little area. Let's go see what she's doing. Okay, floor, little personal storage. Looks like stand-up closets right there in the middle. That's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Starter houses. Why not? These are great. And this might be a starter tree for me, but if I build that thing big enough, it might last all season long. So everybody who watched these episode 1 and 2, I really, really appreciate it. In those episodes, we talked about the scoreboard over there, or at least the overall board. We talked about the idea of creating a place, a building, in this case, a mine shaft for all the mining milestones, and then a place for the other ones as well, right, in the Blazing Caves Advancement Pack. We finished this up. We figured out a couple of the rock bottoms where we can fall all the way down, grab a couple, come back. Now, I did push this one more bay. I think we were up to 13 or 14 last time. 13. Rock bottom was 13. Okay, so as you can see, I pushed this even one further, and we can talk about some of these. We have to go down to the Deep Dark with some Silk Touch and grab some of the blocks from the Deep Dark, because you have to sneak by them, or sneak by the Warden if you want to, but we're not going to put the Warden right here in order to get the Sneak 100. Right next to it here, all you got to do is take a piece of flint for Meet the Flintstones. So that's wonderful. What's behind me over here? Time to mine, or time is mine now. See, time is mine now is going to be one of those that's going to be a little interesting to do. We're going to have to put a door here and maybe a minecart system that will take you to a mine shaft, because you have to walk into a mine shaft in order to get that one. The one to my left, your right, I have to bump, you have to bump a bat. I haven't yet went and looked at all the AI on the bat to see how I can control a bat to do that. Why do I have a arrow in my hand? That's really weird. Anyway, in order to do this, and maybe can I do it here, or do I have to send some people away? So we'll learn on that one. Now behind me, let's see. Oh, dripstone. Yep, that's easy enough. Just put the dripstone in your hand, and same thing with the tough stuff. This one, Moss Maker. It's gonna work really well. I think you just go in here, pick up a piece of bone meal, put it in your inventory, bone meal this, and it changes the stone to moss. I would only ask that when you guys come and do this, you clean up the moss, leaving one again, so somebody can just come in here and go back and do it again. And that's repeatable and easy. So that gets us to 16, 20, but not all of them are doable just yet. And actually, same thing with the spawners. We've not found any more spawners yet. So it's going to be a long road to get this done, for every single one of them done. But I want to continue building. And the next one I'm going to put right here, I believe, yeah, probably on this wall, will be the cobblestone. You have to have a full double chest of cobblestone, which we have. So I'll probably go and grab all that and start moving it over and continue the mining milestones cave. I will admit that we have been playing quite a bit, trying to just get everything that we can. You go into the nether. We found another fortress, which is why I've got 263. I am now at 263 of the 1057 advancements, so that's good. We're getting there. At the same time as working on that, I put sugarcane farm back here because we've got a villager trading hall that we've started, and I did get some acacia and started gathering some of it. I probably should farm that. Just, you know what? Hang on. Give me a second. I realize, and you guys are probably yelling at me by now, why don't you just make an automatic one? Well, you know what? Sometimes on an SMP like this, it looked like it was enough. I mean, this right here gives us like 2.5 stacks. Hey, I didn't take them all down, or they weren't all... Typically, it's like 2.5 stacks. But on an SMP like this, you're looking for resources very, very soon, very early, and then later on you can change that into... There's some more. You can change it into an automatic farm, and I thought about maybe doing a flying machine in this case for this one. It's just one piece. In this case, I think that'd be cool. I've done that once or twice before, where you put a flying machine that goes back and forth every once in a while with carts underneath it. The acacia, I'll show you what that's for. And this is nowhere near done, guys. We're just, like I said, just getting started. I need to pick one project and stick with it, but I can't do that. I really can't. Hi, buddies. I made, and Baldur definitely helped with this, a villager breeder over here. Those guys will, farm the carrots. A baby comes out and goes through that door, falls down, comes over here underneath, up and over to this spot. I've turned it off for now because it was getting crowded. Minecart comes up, grabs them, and we have this big area that's going to be a trading hall. And I'm playing with some configurations of blocks and maybe some of the lichen on the front and only lichen to light this stuff up along the path. We'll have to see what kind of light levels it gives us. I'm thinking dark. I'm thinking dark dungeonish kind of stuff, and that's why I like the warped planks. And the only reason I don't have these 3 wide is because we have found for now it's fairly easy to get these guys in here using the minecart. We'll turn this and the cart will stop right here, and I'll trap them in there and push them in. They also, look at this guy. See, that's a piston. They're all standing on pistons. Do I have this hooked up yet? Ah, I do. So they'll all drop down. And they'll all drop down to that level, and when I'm ready, I'm going to go behind them and make this lower block a trapdoor. It'll look pretty cool from back here. Well, you won't see it much, but when you go up to it, it'll still look like I want it to, with a piece of lichen right there. But this trigger will also open up doors behind it, allowing zombies to come out and change every one of these to a zombie villager so we can cure them. Now, my understanding on an SMP like this, well, there's 2 things going on. In an SMP, if you cure them, you get their benefits of their trades. All their trades start coming down to hopefully 1 emerald for everything, which would be awesome. But also, for the Blazing Caves, I'm not even sure I've opened it up. Animal potions, building adventures, enchanting monsters, statistics, biomes, nether... Where would it be? Potions? No. There's one of them in here. Maybe it's adventure. Where it's trade with... Okay. Anyway, you have to trade with every village. Oh, you know what? It's a special one. I think it's one of the special ones. You have to trade with every villager, every type of villager. Jungle and plains and taiga villagers, all those guys, and you have to trade with every single style of worker, every work block basically. We got librarians behind us and farmers, and so every job you can get, you have to trade with. That's amazing to do, and we like to do small trading halls all around the world to do that. But a big one here, and I think you actually have to cure all of them too, as far as that. Though we have to make this part repeatable, right? That's part of what we're talking about. We have to make it repeatable. So, I want anybody on the server that wants to cure these 10 right here. 12. I added 2 more just for multiple reasons. And so I think 10 are hooked up, but I don't think I hooked up to 12. When I get them in here, all 10 of these could fall down. Yeah, see, they fall down. And like I said, I haven't hooked up the last 2 yet. And then you just let them switch over, and then you cure them, and you got it as well. So we're gonna make a system like that. Now, this is, I'm assuming. Oh, I was getting the wood. I think I'm gonna dig this out and make this 2 levels. So you'll have 12, 24, 34 villagers per level. You know what? I probably need 4 levels then. That'd be even better. We marked the middle because I think I'm going to put an iron farm on the surface in a building and let the iron golems fall down all the way down into lava down at the bottom of this and make this kind of a big room. this is where I get crazy. I like to build and do all these things at the same time, so I'm not an expert at any of them, but I like to do all of them, that kind of stuff. I'm not an expert at redstone, I'm not an expert at building, but it's just fun to do. That's where we're at. I know Jay's been making some progress. She expanded the storage, put a little cactus farm in here too, apparently. And let's show, Baldbeer and I have been going to the nether. We ran across our magma. This is going to be awesome for a gold farm later. Yep, Crimson. What else did we found quite a bit of soul sand, so now we have, I'm going to use soul fire over here, so that'd be great. Quartz is endless nowadays. We hit the nether fortress, and a lot of glowstone. Unfortunately, on the nether fortress, there was no nether wart, so we had to find a second one. Alright, I think I'm going to jump into a quick time lapse of me working on, I don't know about finishing. Oh, it's bedtime. Watch this. I go in, I hold back, it goes in from behind it, and I'm up here. Perfect. I'll go into a quick time lapse of some progress on this tree, see what we can do. Alright? I think that would be a great idea. Let's do it.
All right, guys, we're going to cut it short right here. There's just been so much that has gone on since I've, recorded this and I started working on that tree that it just wouldn't make sense to kind of go back and show you everything in this episode. But we will come back in episode 4. We'll explain what we've done. We've killed the dragon. We've done so much stuff, and I'm going to work on this right here, the mining milestone cave. I want to get this cave of 115 milestones. I'd like to get it to 60 or 70 in the next episode. Really push it. Otherwise, this series is going to be hundreds of videos long, and that's not the purpose of this. But we have had a great time. We're going to continue to. Stay with us, and we'll see you in episode 4. Have a great one.